Alrighty then, stand to McWhirrs. Actually, no, we used to keep this on, don't we? Welcome back to another episode of RogueTech, as we complete the campaigns of Coppertop's Cannoneers. Hello, everybody. Everything good? Is the sound level okay? We're trying out, starting music from the very beginning, unlike last time. Does it need to go down? I think it needs to go down, but I'm not entirely sure. My headphones are a little bit louder than what's actually coming through on stream. So hello, Antonides, hello, Tentacle, Shogun, Kate Ogre as well. You're welcome for Saturday. Saturday was interesting and long. Oh, and very, very interesting. Although not as long as the week before. Maybe this Saturday will be that. Who knows? Hello, Longwood Geek. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, I think the music is way too loud. Sound is fine, Anthony says. That's a little bit better for me. So, yeah, we have a lot of work to get done. I believe we left off in a crash last time, at least according to my files. According to my save files, we had nothing actually saved, so we must have crashed just ahead of an 8v8, which would have been fortuitous timing, I suppose, because that marked the end of the stream. However, today we're going to jump right back into it. We're going to do the exact same loadout we had last time. It's both of the Atlases, an Ifrit and a mortar carrier, I think. But hey, we're going to figure it out. I hope so. You turn 40 this Sunday. Wow, the big 4 decades on this planet. Salute to you, sir. You have survived this long. Far, far beyond what anyone else would ever believe. So, I have not turned 40. I'm not there yet, although I am on the steady, undeniable march towards it. Someday I will hit that date and I will cry. Although for you, I imagine it is a phenomenal achievement. So congratulations. I'm going to hide slightly behind this corner. We are facing 8v4, so that's not exactly going to work super well in our favor, but we're going to see what we can actually manage to get done. Yeah, and just let me know, folks, if the music kind of seems to overpower the game, or if the game is not loud enough. Do me a favor, let me know on that one so we can have this all set up properly. Ah, yes. For a moment, I almost killed the Pretzel Rocks box. Oh, look at that! You're death incarnate, aren't you? So already we're looking at an urban mech. Actually, we're looking at, looks to be a tall urban mech, actually. Interesting. We're going to reserve that one. Oh, by the way, next week will be the release of MechWarrior 5's DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. We will, in fact, be doing a campaign for that. Quite a few people have contacted me as to who wants to be involved, and I need to speak with a few of them. By the way, if one of those people happens to come across this VOD or sees this now, just know that whenever you see me online is a good time to contact me, because normally I hang out on Invisible in the Discord. So if you see me online, that is a good time to try and get my attention. Chat about various things. Have a good time. Just get to know you a little bit, as friends do. Or perhaps not. Maybe it's an interview. Maybe it's horrible. Get a little light down on there. Yeah, this urban mech could become a bit of a problem. By a little bit of a problem, I mean it's a tremendous problem, and it's driving me insane. Because the rockets. Oh God, the rockets. I will just turn it down on my own headset, and that way I'm not actually bothering with the various things. Come on. By the way, if you happen to hear like machinery in the background, it is 80 degrees today, and I am not really feeling like I want to try and sweatbox it out today. So I'm currently experimenting with having the air conditioning running at full blast behind me. Let me know if that gets too distracting or if that becomes a problem. I will be checking out the VODs later on to see just how annoying it is to me, because generally I can work out just how annoying it is to other people based on how much it annoys me. Can't really hear it? Excellent! I'm very happy to hear that. I did mess around a little bit with some of my noise gates to try and make sure that it wouldn't be all that audible, but I wasn't sure. Because I wanted to be able to stream with air conditioning on. There's no way I would be able to do like a 12-hour stream with no air conditioning if it was like 90 degrees out. Just not possible, because you have to have the windows closed and all that. That's the sound. Oh, so you can hear it. No, they can hear it all. We're all doomed, potentially. I'll just have to set it up so my noise gates cancel out earlier. Try and get that so nobody can hear it ever. Alright, I think we're finally down to the bottom. The urban mech was at a 10, which is an interesting position to move at. So we'll get underway. Hi, everybody that I can now apparently see. Got an Anubis, an urban mech, as well as a Javelin. That urban mech, we know he's packing rocket launchers. I would like to shoot him, but the accuracy is not exactly great. Although, actually, no, the urban mech is the best shot I've got. And if I fire in range mode, I can actually be reasonably accurate with this. Can I shut off the light, I guess? No, it's the MRM that's currently killing me. So we'll shut the MRM off because I don't believe the accuracy is worth trying to shoot at it. We'll fire with the Luger, and we'll see if we can't hit him. We managed to hit him once. Excellent. And one of the Luger shots even hit too. It's okay, I have bat hearing. But it's a low pitch sound, don't I kind of want to just kick on the full boosters on this one, so we're immediately going to go supercharger to active, and we're just going to race down this highway as fast as we can. Oh, we get an additional like 2 spaces of running out of it. I'll take it. We'll hope that you move first. That way we can continue the death and destruction. Where's my mech? There it is. Hi. I think I want to just splatter them with acid, please. Shotgun blast. We're through his armor. Excellent. Get the AC unless you need to be comfy and we can adjust. Comfy is an interesting word. I'm not quite sure I'd use it to describe it, but okay. Bring the Ifridon in as well. I believe this is a coolant bear. Yeah, it is a coolant exchanger because it's green. You can see apparently coolant in the future is going to be a sickly green color. Neither shot is worth taking the shot because it's an AC-20, so massive recoil. The light carrier, obviously, if we don't want actually to be seen by the enemy, that would be foolish. So we're just going to sort of zip around here and back, and we're going to probably lob some flares on him, just in case. I mean, I don't expect it to do much, but I have flares. I may as well get them off the boat. Kangaroo is right to the hill. Hello, Ewan Miller. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Almost made him unsteady. So close to making him unsteady. Alright, top 18. They managed to beat me on it. They got the Anubis rushing on forward. That may actually work out in my favor. Although I do want to make sure that we take care of Mr. Urban Mech over here. They've brought my Ifrit down a level. This is unacceptable. Hello, Harvard Car. Welcome to the stream. Oh, great. You've managed to jam your... You've already jammed at Cannoneers. Alright, you know what? I think Berserking may actually be the best plan here, because we're going to be throwing ourselves headlong into this initial hit. It'll be a 67%? I don't think so. It'll be a 99.1% chance for 557 damage. Cannoneers, don't let me down. First charge of the day. Okay, 25, but wait for it, because then... There it goes. Oh, it's all gone. It's completely destroyed. Ramming light mechs with assaults. Does anything get better than that? Oh, apparently you lost all your evasion. That is less than good. Why would you lose all your evasion? You're specifically designed to keep your evasion in that exact circumstance. What? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what? How? What did you shoot me with? How did an AC-5 kill me in one shot? Even with the crap armor on this thing, it's not that much, I don't think. Even if it does get blown up, I should have enough parts to put it back together. My main fear right now is if this Urban Mech happens to be a Rocket Derby, which I suspect he might be, and he's going... Oh no, that's a different Urban Mech. Jesus. Cannoneers, why? Yeah, here it comes. Okay, it's flamers, apparently. So he does not actually have rockets? We're getting absolutely annihilated in initiative, but that's because we reserved for, like, all of turn 1. A lot of reserving, too, because this was very high-level pilots, so they started at basically the top of initiative anyway. Our big brother, come in and save the redhead stepchild. This is your job. Yeah, Urban Mech, I don't know what he's got or how he's working, but I'm just going to... Wow, really? The accuracy is that bad? Jesus. We have worse accuracy than when we were shooting at targets. Okay. No damage mode. Standard mode is fine. Okay, we'll go standard. And then we'll hit him with enough tandems that'll hopefully pop him. We get to ignore your armor. Not enough to kill him yet, though. Big armor sucks? Yeah. It's annoying. Hey, it's an ultralight carrier. Lobbing some missiles on a redhead child. I am going to hurt you very badly. Like, I'm gonna run right into the middle of the group, and you're just gonna suffer. Actually, this may be an almost perfect group to run into. Jet booster on! Require more speed. I'm going to have to calculate for a little bit. I'll give it some time to calculate. Still calculating. There we go. Full sprint. Almost. Not quite. Actually, I can't even get... There's the 6. Yeah, okay, yes. We'll go up top. Not in bomb range, unfortunately. The bombs are what I wanted the most. Alright, target Javelina, unless somebody... Oh, that's an easy target. Oh, it's a mortar Irby. Oh. That explains a lot. But no, you're the easier target, so, yeah, enjoy the shot. I'm not going to hit the bombs because if it was the javelin, I'd do it, but barely not in range. So we'll rip off his entire arm. I'll work with that. Alright, Red Child. Vigilance to get rid of all of that instability and keep it away. And then we will ram into the next thing, which if I'm lucky it'll be the Blackjack, but I suspect not. Just because of the way in which things move in this universe. Yeah, we can hit anybody up here, but that's about it. Alright, you have, according to my sensors, Flamer Hotshot Tag MML 5, and you're probably repeated on the other side, versus the Javelin's LRM 15. To be honest, neither of them are really worth it. Am I in physical weapon attack range? Can I at least get that? No. What a shame. Alright, we'll beat the ever-living crap out of him. 590 damage off another charge. No, 382. Gotta remember to always hit this button. That'll give you actual updated information on what it is you're doing. Hit him! And wait for it! Gone. Only a little late indeed. Welcome, Greybeard, to the stream. So basically just running an Atlas into them constantly and kind of laughing as it happens. Although I would prefer if they stopped shooting my right arm because my right arm is painful. Alright, so we do have to use the, or at least it appears right now that we have to use Vigilance in order to make sure that we don't trip over our own 2 feet. Who are you? You're the ultralight carrier. You are twin medium rifle. You're a mortar 8. Mortar 8s can have nasty equipment. Although I could also kill you, which would not be the worst thing in the world. Which side is open? It is your right side. Right is left, so I need to be over here. If I can get a 5 over here, I can potentially. There. Game lying to me again. You got it. You don't. Alright, I'll take the 4 because I think I got this mostly under control. And I'm just going to shoot into the side of him with some bomb mines because I assume that 3 damage is enough to get through somehow. Whee! Yeah, that was enough. Maybe barbecued everybody around him, except for the Atlas. Well-placed fire is exactly what it is we're doing. Who's next? 18. Got a Clint coming up. Clint stepping into my fire. Opening fire on an Atlas. This did not work well for him, as you can see, because he didn't manage to hit, and he blew up a building. So I'm not quite sure who he's impressing, but it sure as hell ain't us. Hello, Humongous. Welcome to the stream. Finally had my BTA pleasure of fielding 2 Arrow 4 chaparrals and my light carrier, backing up my Arrow 4 sniper HEP. Oh, Holopolis? Oh, so you ran the same artillery mech that we did. Arrow 4 plus sniper. It's a solid combo. Does a lot of damage. Run forward, take aim. I may have walked on that one accidentally, but that's okay. Ooh, that's incredibly tempting. We'll go with improved just for the accuracy, but good solid hits. Followed by the Luger, followed by all the missiles, and if he's not cored out, I will be astonished. And he was indeed cored out. Long Tom Carrier? Oh! I would love a Long Tom Carrier. Like, I actually have 2 now that I stop to think about it. We have 2 Long Toms. One of them is a cannon, the other one's artillery. I don't know if the artillery one's ready to go yet. It's going to take like a month last time I checked. It's a Highlander. We gave it a Long Tom. It was hilarious. Alright, Ifrit, who do you want to murder? Honestly, you might be the best choice, Mr. Ultralight LRM 15 Delta over here. Come on. There you go. Hooey! Guten Tag. If I hit you, yeah, you're dead. I will turn off the Inferno Rack bombs, so I'll even throw out a little bit of Warlord just to make sure. Hi, 96. Oh, shattered. Completely gone. Alright, Redhead Child. Welcome to the close quarters melee game. You will spin around like a top, utilizing your physical weapon for 240 damage. And, oh wait, let's not forget Vigilance, just to make sure that you have all your protection. By using his physical weapon, which shouldn't require that, but, I mean, I also want the damage reduction. For Beacon Fire! And that goes a significant chunk off of him. Yeah, that's a torso gun. And then we shot him in the back. I am actually rather surprised that he's not dead, but then I realized I had turned off the MRMs because they had jammed, and they hadn't been cycled back on. Thought Pretzel Rock was an ad bot? It kind of is. It's running the music. Death by Atlas. Indeed. Cost me a cool million, but I think it was worth it. Oh, you spent $1 million on it? Aw. I want to pick one up the natural way. Sprint 1. Take aim. Okay, we can shut off one of the super lasers. That's fine. We'll fire everything else into the Clint. Hopefully we will actually hit the Clint. There we go. That's a leg. I think either that or another torso. Yes, there's music. Can you not hear it? I know I can hear it. It's actually fairly loud to me, but everyone's also like, no, the music's fine. It's really faint. Okay. Let's try this. It's out in the window, I just have to have it. Hello, Wade. Why is it so loud for you guys and not very loud at all for me? Or why is it not very loud for you guys, for me, and not very loud for you? I'll get it right someday, but I'm going to abandon it for now. Better? All right. So, where did we leave off? Oh, multiple flying people. That's wonderful. Hi there! We come up with a whole bunch of bombs and see how much you enjoy it. Precision shot for the 96. Managed to get a solid hit and a decent number of bombs on that one. So he is now a little bit cooked. Redhead Child, you could like try and work on him, but you've got this Clint down already, you may as well take care of it. Go for the kick, make sure the heavy arms are on, and we'll work on it. Boot! And missiles. Just that little bit of extra that's always needed. 2 targets remain. One is on top of a building, and the other one is about to be lit on fire. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, how are you going to handle this? The answer is he's not going to shoot. The javelin is also going to go higher. Probably a good idea, all things considered, because you do not want to be anywhere near Redhead Stepchild. Because she is ready to annihilate. Alright, gotta break out in the open, say hello. 61, 48. I think we'll go for the easier shot down low. Can I turn on damage? Yeah, that's actually a fairly nice damage figure. 84 plus the major cook. What am I looking at in terms of explosions? Apparently that is handleable. Okay, I'll roll with it. We basically turned them into heavy larges and did a rather wonderful amount of damage. Unsteady, high cook, but we're good. Ifrit gets to do whatever it wants, and the Ifrit's gonna turn, and... oh, they're both knocked out. Oh, that's too good. I need to go further than that. I saw a 7. A 7 with an obstructed shot, I will take it. Fire! Ooh! Yeah, that is the right side, so I think that should actually have knocked out his LRM-15. I should probably turn off the supercharger, lest I break it, because it was on 40%. Alright, recycle to see. We can't actually reach the target, I don't think. It's currently recalculating. Yeah, we're stopped right there. So, no final melee on this one. And no, I am not willing to just... to go nuts on it and kill myself in order to get another charge. 40% is already pushing it pretty hard. Okay, Hag doing wonderful work on the back. Hello, Weighted Lizard. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Oh, of course. Alright, Antonites. Let's get nice up close and personal. Take aim. Large super off. Large super off. And Gauss rifle off. Actually, the large supers, if I can get them on. Yeah, I'll push barely on that. Yeah, the laser was all we really needed. Alright, 1 target remains. Hopefully I did not actually lose my light carrier. If so, I'm going to be rather annoyed. Because I can't replace that. Ifrit! No. He's recognized the danger of being on the ground. Target that. Fire! You thought you were getting away. That's amusing. 30 more damage to his legs. Oh, he just bailed. Never mind. We didn't get a chance to kill him. It's a little disappointing. I was going to bring the Atlas over there for the finale. It was going to be absolutely glorious. Thus, things did not end up happening. Oh well. I can work with this. Hopefully. I mean, fingers crossed in terms of how much money I'm actually going to lose on this, depending on how much damage the light carrier actually took. Because if we lost the light carrier, then I'm going to be furious. Please don't be dead. That's all I beg of you. Don't be dead. Because it's a really nice piece of equipment. Hello, Panda. Welcome to the stream. What's shaking? We're currently on Galatia, which is basically running us through Solaris VII, which is fascinating. We are here technically on a contract, I guess? A flashpoint. Unfortunately, I don't know if the flashpoint's ever going to, like, resolve itself. There have been a couple of updates recently that were claiming to have fixed various flashpoints, but I don't know if that'll actually affect us, because we're actually on one, and I don't know if we'll have to abort and pick it up later. You son of a bitch! Not worth it. Not worth it at all. We got screwed so hard. Did we at least get the parts? Yes, we did. Okay. So I can fix it. Unfortunately, I'm maxed out on bays. Who is the next on the chopping block to be sold? I keep saying it's going to be Texas Red. Also, the Savage Wolf, which it was a cool idea, but we never really got it off the ground. Ran into too many problems. Yeah, let's put you in storage. Because I need that carrier back up. Ready up. There we go. Mortar carrier. I had wanted to build another one, but I guess not. Today was not that day. We still broke? I mean, 3.9 million or so. So we're going to end this with about 1 million C-bills. That's not terrible. Yeah, flashpoint active. Like, how do I do? How do flashpoint? How do? It does not say. In any event, we're going to, I think, end for this day and cycle on to the next one. Although, actually, I still have a whole bunch of pilots that I can still cram into actual battle. So, maybe not. Maybe we just continue to burn through everyone that I have, especially if we have, like, 4v4s. That, like, or an 8v8 that pays well. 1.1 million C-bills, 700 on a 4v4. I will take 700 on a 4v4. I can work with that. You're out, and you're out. Everybody say hello to the newest light carrier. We would need... Well, we had parallel atlases last time. It was a bit overkill. This is... Yeah, this is the missile. The cheap missile one. I think we can probably manage that. I'm not a super huge fan of this Talos anymore, but let's see, 116 versus 118. I think I know what I'm taking. One of these things is better than the other. Alright, so we need Gamroth and that Ifrit. I will put Humongous in the light mortar carrier. Please do not die. Holy. Evan Jag, Corsair, Hunchback. Put in the Hellhound. Do I have anybody who has actual experience driving the Rommel? Like, it's not a common mech for us. We don't normally use it, so... I mean, that's not entirely true. Normally I throw Simbri on it, I think. But Simbri is currently napping, so no Simbri. I really don't want to bring, like, lower level pilots on this one necessarily, because I worry they'll screw it up. It's the truth. I've only got 4 mechs. I don't know what they're bringing, but we might as well make sure we got something. Alright. So we're going to drop down Ifrit, Light Mortar Carrier, Hellhound, and a 95-ton Rommel, because of course we can. The Rommel, honestly, is essentially it's a Devastator. 2 Gauss Rifles, 2 ERPPCs, Clan ERPPCs at that, so basically it's the upgraded version of the Devastator. Because the normal Devastator is 2 ERPPCs, but they're inner ERPPCs which only do 10 damage instead of 15 damage, and so like the version we have is much better. Much better. So, hopefully that'll actually turn out into something really good for us. Oh, it also has an LRM-20 on it because we had like 6 tons left, or 7 tons left? Yeah, 7 tons for stuff. We decided to throw that on, and it works out pretty okay. Not the most amazing thing ever, but I mean, it's good enough. Such a headache. Woo. 701. We're only spending about 118, so 120. Minus repairs, we might be able to make a tidy profit on this one. Alright, we kind of want to be next to them, but at the same time we kind of don't, so... Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. We're going to half hide behind this. See if we can't ignore the first turn, and then just immediately dive onto them. Nope, nope, we are very much in range. Where? Oh, hi. What do we got? We got a... What? Is that an arrow? I think that's an arrow. We got an arrow, we got a panther, we've got a vindicator, and somebody is hiding in the last spot. Theoretically, you should be able to see all four of them. Anyway, we're going to reserve. Let them go first. It's very important. Because that way they give up their evasion before we do. Oh, wow. Okay, that was very interesting. Yeah, what are you again? That is one well, you're this guy, aren't you? Whoever you are one hell of a knockdown punch. Okay, that's a Vulcan. So this Vindicator was packing, oh, probably a one-shot sniper. And 2 X-Pulse lasers, I'm assuming? I'm not positive on that one. Hello, Captain Helldog. Welcome to the stream. You have indeed caught me live. Hopefully, we will live up to expectations. Yeah, they're going to focus everything they've got on the Rommel. That makes sense. Rommel's a pretty solid mech. And I don't mind them attacking it. Obviously, I don't want them to see me, so we will hide that behind a ridge when the time comes. But I've got 2 more of their mechs to wait through, and then we'll do something about it. Hellhound, yeah, I'm going to wait on the Hellhound, because the Hellhound will run up, he'll target lock on things, and he'll be able to really sink his teeth into something good. Okay, time for us. First of all, Jet Booster on. That'll allow us to actually get going at a fairly decent speed. And next turn, we'll be able to dive on top of somebody. I want the Rommel to walk here, that way 1 will be out of range, or out of sight line for most of these guys, I'll have to move into it. But 2, it'll shed my stability and keep me relatively okay. No ERPPCs because I am worried about recoil, or not recoil, I'm worried about the heat. But I will lob a couple of, yeah, did not work. Tried a couple of Gauss rifle shots. It was only 12%, we kind of knew that was going to happen. But that's why I bring artillery. Not that this is very good artillery, but it's something. And something is, of course, better than nothing, most of the time. Let's lay in a little bit of flare work down. The Hellhound will be able to run up. Maybe get a target lock on. It'll be a bit of a tight shot here. 22, 30, I'll take the 30. Yep, no shot. Unfortunately, we missed both of them. Ifrit. Run down that Vindicator effort because I'm actually really scared of whatever he is. Like, I know he's probably lost his one-shot now, but still. If there is any chance of that coming back, then we have to respond to that. I'll even throw one of my precision or my caseless don't matter. Hit him, and then the bombs. Unfortunately, one of the bombs missed. If it had hit, he would have actually been able to be fully unsteady, and we could have been able to take advantage of that. Sadly, such a thing did not occur. I'm not really worried about the Vulcan, which is why I'm not really focusing on him. 50% accuracy. And no cover, which is always fun. If only we had made him unstable in that, we would have been able to do something about it. I'm going to throw on the Warlord. It's not great news to throw on the Warlord on this, but I need something to get under control. We're still in speculative shot mode. We're going to turn off 2 of them, just make sure that we have the heat budget. And I will go with... You know what? Infernos might actually be the right decision here. Alright, at least one of the launchers got a hit. And that'll really cook him up. So I think we've got that under control, for the most part. Next. Who is next? Okay, Vulcan gonna bounce. And not connect to the... Good. The 5 pips of evasion is a little bit on the lighter side for what you want, but these are not particularly huge mechs. Alright, Rommel. This is the whole point of this entire setup. Let's see if you can actually hit him. 35%. Why do you suck so much? Tell me. ACM shield obstructed into forest long range. You are an ERPPC. What the hell is long range to you? Apparently that. Alright, fire into it. Okay, we got another hit on it. And some more Typhon. So the acid rounds will make him more vulnerable to other fire. Blackjack. Shifting on the Hellhound. I think I figured that is a lot of fire. Oh, you are not an arrow. There's no way you can be an arrow. Yes. Okay. That's interesting. Triple medium periphery, oh no, 2 medium rifles and 4 periphery rifles, 2 medium laser agras, and an AMS flare. That is a fascinating combination of things that I was not expecting. I'll just drop standard rounds onto him now, to see if we can't break anything that might be vulnerable, or push for a knockdown, which he wasn't quite there yet. A little bit more would have been enough. Onto him, he will shed as much as he can. He'll shed all of that with a brace. Or a death. What? Oh, the pilot was killed by heat. Ooh. Whoops. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but yeah, that's a bit of a barbecue right there. Hi. Mr. Vulcan. Me and you, we're about to become best friends. So target you. The accuracy is beyond garbage. We can go TDs. Lasers! Oh wow, Longwood Geek is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Going on to Pistafa, Mr. Reed, Boscoro, Gagos Pisano, and Caldari Capsuleer. Nice, thank you so much. I'm gonna send out my heartbeats. By the way, folks, if you have any more Urban Mech emotes, which I know at least 5 of you now have them, you need to be spamming them in chat right now to support the people who support this channel. And wow, actually we instantaneously killed the Vulcan too at the same time. So all around we're having good luck. How much longer that good luck will remain is a bit of a mystery, but I'm sure we'll figure it out, right? And come right behind you. I have bombs. Please enjoy them. There goes his arm, and then the bombs. Oh, the heat. Government tax refund today. Want to spread the love? Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let's see. ERPPCs are a little bit toasty. We'll kill one of them, although the accuracy on them is pretty good right now. And we'll continue to engage from ultimate long range. Point defense. Not actually handling all that. I actually hurt myself a little bit. Although vehicles don't actually take any time to fix, so there is that. Smash onto you. Light carrier is going to be perfectly happy to just sit back here and continue to lay into people with mortars. Hopefully to break things until, you know, they can't be saved. Come back up. Mr. Panther's going to back up and shoot. Not that he was successful, but that's not the point. Blackjack going to stand as well. And a knockdown, yep. Blackjack very unhappy. And also died to heat. Yep. That is the second pilot that has died due to the heat. I didn't realize that the game was taking meteorological information from where I live. Apparently, I'm going to turn off the jet booster. Just because I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Why can I not turn around? Interesting problem. Okay. I guess that's the best I can manage. Shoot at him with precision round. Precision round. There we go. Left arm's gone. There's generally not all that much interesting on a Panther's left arm, but that's not the point. Run to him. We shall see him. And the accuracy is good. The accuracy remains good. Turn off one of these TDs. Oh, he had a heavy streak PPC, which he no longer has, because it was mounted on his left side instead of his right side. Fascinating problem. Explode, please. Solid hit from the heavy lasers, and then just a missile fusillade. That'll be a kill. We're using Infernos today? I mean, we use Infernos every day. Our Ifrit is designed to light people on fire. But yeah, that is the second pilot who burned because of the bombs. From the same unit, too. So, not bad. I can work with that. I can very much work with that. Got the music going. Got victories swinging. I may have to change the filter on my water thing. Alright, 557,000 seagulls. Lovely. This time our mortar carrier did not get shot, which was important. Although also the MMS has Inferno rounds and tandem rounds. The tandem rounds on that thing are cruel. Like, spitting out 60 tandems and suddenly you're in trouble. Also, it's a much lighter mech than the other mech that we have that's designed to shoot tandems. How did that happen? 1v total 2 kills. Indeed. Our efforts do a lot of good work. The problem is they're also, like, really vulnerable. If you shoot at them enough, they will explode. Diamond Shark took a trip from Coppertop. By the way, if you happen to be on Diamond Shark's payroll, the current orders are to assault Comstar as much as you can. So I don't know what Comstar did to earn our wrath, but they will suffer and die like every Arbiter before them. It's an 8v8 out of 2 skull. Like, could I pull it off? I mean, maybe. Part of me wants to see if I can't forcibly pull it off. Because, you know, a bit of a prestige there. How many pilots do I have left? Let's first figure that one out. Pull that up. I just want to see who I've got left. If you are a V pilot, you belong in Lance 2. Oh, I have more than enough people to ram this through. Okay. So first things first, we need an Ifrit. Get out of here for a moment. I'm going to set up the vehicle lance. We'll go full nuclear missile support on this one. Nordican can drive that. Clueless can drive that. Do I have any more Vs? No, it's all MVs from this point. Alright, give me a high-level MV, please. As we have demonstrated. Spirits, you get to fly through the sky. Because you're very good at this, apparently. Lance number 1, though, is going to be the interesting one. Did you do good? Yes, you did. You survived. You bombarded a whole bunch of people. It was great. Big Thomas. Do we want to bring Big Thomas? Big Thomas is only 50,000 Seagulls. That's not bad. We can bring Talus as well. And then... Oh, hyper experience. Thank you for the follow. Because now we get into all of our clan mechs, and they just instantly zap the price up maximally. Like 76,000 just for that. 72,000 for that. Oh, right. Achilles is relatively cheap. Speaking of, E1, are you in sickness right now? Yes, you are currently not there. So, I think we could do this. I mean, I haven't driven the Ebon Jag in, you know, decades, but hey. I used to drive a Yellow Jacket. When did I ever pick up Yellow Jacket points? Oh, that's gotta be the AWACS. I used to have tons of AWACS points. Then I drove superior models and I was like, yes, please. Alright. Big Thomas, Achilles, Tellus, Ebon Jaguar, Light Mortar Carrier, Chaparral, and an Ifrit ought to be good enough in order to handle things. See what ends up happening. Big Thomas, the train engine. Hello, Orlando. Welcome to the stream. So, experimental targeting computer. Wait, who is that on? Is that on Big Thomas? If so, then... Big Thomas is a long Tom, and I think that's it. Did we put anything else on Big Thomas? Or is it just that long Tom? Achilles is pretty cheap. Yeah, it's 65 compared to the 75 of most other mechs, which is not bad. No Little Tommy? Little Tommy's currently in for repairs. Large laser, I thought? Does it? Did we ever give it that? I know I try and give them all kinds of weapon systems. Fiancé is already calling dibs on the coffee cup. So I made a bit of a mistake when I was buying the coffee cup, and you may be receiving potentially an entire lance of coffee cups. But hey, enjoy. Deploy! Wait, no, oh no, they're still preparing for combat. I can't just deploy, get out of that one. Hello, Curly, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, Little Tommy suffers from damage at the moment, I believe. They were getting it patched up, but they tend to shoot at it a lot. So, to the mission. Woo. All good. It's excellent. where things may explode. That just means they can use more than they have to watch them. So the fiance laid claim to all the comics. Oh, which, by the way, for those of you who want to, until the end of the week, that coffee mug is technically available unless E1 tells me to pull it from the store for anyone to buy. It is a 15-ounce mug too, so it's not like a little coffee cup. It's like a hot cocoa cup. It's like what you should want for your coffee cup. Do we need her blessing with buying our own? That's how that works. It is a limited time thing because I don't want to like make it super common because it is a special sort of. It's a celebration of E1's engagement to his new fiance. So obviously it can't be available all the time. That would take away the specialness. Okay, so we have a general idea of where they are. I can work on that. I can hide in a corner. I have enough artillery to do that. Maybe not in this particular lance. You know what? Yeah, this works better for me. Deploy! We got pirates. Pirates have invaded my Solaris games? Not what I am about. Was messing about in Bannerlord the other day and was reminded of how much I actually really came to enjoy that combat system. Like, I'm still not very good at, like, the commanding armies aspect, but, like, hand-to-hand combat, oh, it's so much fun. That is very sexy. I don't know what it is, though. Oh, it's a Phoenix, right. So, I kind of wish there was, like, a co-op where, like, one person would be the overworld player, and other players could, like, join his army as, like, just, like, champions and shit. I think it would be really fun. This mug only unlocks if someone recently gets engaged, so if you miss out on this change, you'll have to wait until somebody else gets engaged. Exactly. I am not an artist, so making the required edits to that design in order to make the second Urban Mech was actually, like, I was struggling hard. I know it seems like a small thing, but I am no artist, but I tried my hardest. So, you'll notice one has an AC-20 and the other one has an AC-10. You can tell that purely by the thickness of the barrels. We're just going to continue to sit here. They'll let them do whatever the heck they want, then we're going to show them, we're going to annihilate everybody. How are we doing? We're doing pretty well, Talik. You're actually in this battle. You're driving your old Talos. Well, not your old Talos, the new and improved one with the standard Rack 5. Details. I know, details make everything. Interesting. I'm not sure why they decided to shoot that at Big Thomas. Big Thomas will, of course, respond in kind. By the way, I just need to make sure if anybody have... Oh, yeah, he's got a combat shotgun. That's his backup. Which I like. I'm a huge fan of this combat shotgun backup on the artillery mech. I have made a truly glorious decision that will only show great honor on my house. Red Bull School tells him it's the MMS system. Yeah. Oh. Now we have it on the, now it's on the Hellhound. We've got two MMS 20s instead of the single MMS 40. But yeah, old Talos was amazing. Had a bad day. Doing tolerably. It's so cute I could die. Hopefully people enjoy it. Just Florida warm? How warm is it in Florida right now? It's 80 degrees where I am. Or at least that's what the weather forecast was. So that is why the low thrumming sound in the background of my air conditioner just going nuts. By low thrumming, I mean like, oh my god, that thing is loud. I normally during the summer, I would just turn that thing off. I'm like, shut up. Carillion on it! Congratulations! Congratulations, Carillion, you're now the proud owner of this wonderful mug. I really do like it, actually. I think it came... It's my turn. I thought I was waiting for the air. I think it came out very nicely. Hit 90 degrees here. Almost 90. Whew. That isn't pleasant. Wow. This is why I love cities. Seriously, I forgive so much of the shenanigans around this game just for the fact that the city biome exists. Like, it was a brilliant plan to implement, it looks gorgeous, and it's so much fun during combat. We had rain, though, so it's humid. Yeah, I am familiar with the concept of extreme heat and extreme humidity. Achilles, forward! Forward, boys. Don't see an option to buy the mug. If you check down below in the About Us section, there is a link to our merch store. I haven't, like, made the merch store, like, super openly popular? Pointed out yet, I guess, would be the word. Mainly because I'm not entirely sure if it's like worth anything yet. Like, I'm kind of proud of it, but at the same time I don't know if people would be interested in it, so I don't have like a giant we have merch. Like when we get to like 1,000, like I may change one of those panels to saying like, wait, we have merch. But until that happens, it'll be hidden, a secret known only to the most elite few who come and watch, or, you know, watch the VODs. In which case, if you're watching the VODs, then you need to go to the Twitch and check out the About Us section. Then, like, merch will be a link, and you can secretly slip into my store. Air so think you can drink it? Yes. Oh. And then when you have long hair, and it's just like, oh my god. You put it up, and you put, like, a cold washcloth on the back of your neck. But even that gets grody after not that long at all. It's like, please kill me. Alright, let's see if we can actually kill this Phoenix. We have an excellent shot here with the Talos. 52% across the board. Jesus. Okay, 2 out of 6 is not great, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get at this moment. I'm losing to a rug. That's one of my favorite scenes. Oh, what are you? Oh, javelin. There's a lot of javelins these days. Basantapur. Fine metals. Interesting. Kinda not worth shooting anything at you. Well, except maybe the standard ATMs. It's not like I have to deal with much recoil, though. Eat pain. Oh, look at that. Unsteady. Running through visits to Durban, South Africa back in the day, nearly always 80% humidity constantly with the average temperatures in 24 to 32. Whew, unpleasant. Irby Mug needs a new picture taken. You missed a lot of merch for the pic. What? Can you explain that a little bit for me? Because I'm not 100% sure what you're actually saying. Ooh. I want to drive you somewhere where you're not going to die, but I mean, as we've seen, that is a very volatile thing to ask. Alright, target the person who's currently unsteady. And we will not use airburst because I want to save my airburst. It's an actual useful munition, so we'll use a less than useful munition in our flares, which will just light up the night or the daytime, as the case may be. Moving on 16, so you are not going to recover before I come around. And when Big Thomas comes to play, Blind Defense, go! Blind Defense doing a fairly nice job, actually. Oh, mech, not merch. You have the mech hiding on the side of the mug. Yeah, that's the default one, and so it'll show opposite of the handle. But if people prefer, I will put it so it's facing the outside if you are, I guess, right-handed. Or I can put it on both. Just maximum urban mix. But sure, I will provide a version of that where it's not the side of the urban mech. Big Thomas. Big Thomas is going to fire indirectly to make sure that he doesn't shoot his own people. 18% accuracy. I think I'm going to lay down the high explosive on this one. Okay, not quite where I was aiming. But I like your spirit. Is it normal for a stream to only be available at source quality? Normally it should be like open. Every so often though, Twitch will get annoying and yes, it'll force source only. In which case it's incredibly irritating because some people are not watching through internet connections that are capable of handling that. And they basically get screwed, which is annoying. Although I'm seeing a lot of sources these days going to 1440. And I'm like, what size monitor is that? How big is a 1440? It seems rather huge. Fire the arrow. It's a 1% chance to hit. And lands basically on top of him. Love it. In this case, it's a Twitch issue. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of jamming going on the Achilles, but that's okay. Because I'm just going to run on forward and be super aggressive with it and hope that I don't come to regret my decisions. Got a stiletto over here. Stilettos can be annoying. A Halopolis! Oh, it's an old Halopolis. Don't really care. Javelin 10. A Thunderbolt. Old Thunderbolt, so not all that impressive. And some weirdness going on with the edge of the map there. Oh, you don't think you can hide from me. And a longbow. Okay. Probably the longbow is the most dangerous thing on the map, I guess. Alright, target. You want to go rate of fire mode, please. And no X-Pulse laser, just to keep that temperature under control. I'm going to throw in a little bit of Noir Lard, and we're going to hopefully kill you before you have a chance to do anything dangerous. it didn't quite kill him. I used to think that 780 was good. 720, yeah. A lot of people can't understand watching 720. 720 is nice. There's nothing like overtly wrong with 720p, but 1080 is just so much better. And then in the future, 1440 will be the norm. Although, like, my desk in this situation, I don't know if I could fit two 1440 monitors. Like, this monitor right here underneath the camera isn't even 1920 by 1080. It's like 1360 by 7 something. So it's a weird one. But it works as like a backup monitor. But someday I would like to have two really good monitors. I'm going to target you in the chest. Of course, I will turn off the precision ammo because I only have so much, and I will fire 2 shots. Great Panda has also brought a congratulations mug. Congratulations, of course, to E1 Welder and his fiance for their coming engagement. Well, their actual engagement now. I can't really tell the difference. I have a 24-inch monitor. 720 is sometimes too small for this monitor. Yeah. I just have left them. 1360 by 720, 760 something. It's weird. And this one's 1920 by 1080. This one's like a 24-inch. This is like a 20 or 18 or 19-inch. It's weird. So I remember for a very short period of time there was the, oh my god, have you seen the gigantic curved monitors? And then like that never really went anywhere. Sorry I bought 2 mugs for it, but it doesn't show up on stream. What happened? I don't know. Do the proceeds for the engagement mug go to the lovely couple? No. No, they do not. So, to be 100% honest, no. If it's fly you fool. This may be very painful for this javelin. Curved monitors are nice for a game like Elite Dangerous. I think if you're gonna go that route though, like the money you spend on a curved monitor, like you could probably get VR. I am this close to being able to do VR. Like I have the CPU for it. I have like everything else. The only thing I'm missing is a graphics card. And then also like the desire to go VR because VR quality tends to be a little bit hit or miss for the kinds of games that I would want to play. So, because like VR is such a, yeah, I would want to play DCS in VR someday, but only once the resolution is high enough that you can actually like spot planes in the distance, which you cannot do. Did you just shoot me with big blue lasers of doom? I think the Talus has been gutted by big blue lasers of doom. Talus, how are you? Talus is hurting. Wow, okay. That was not cool. All right, hit him. 17%, you can do it. Bang on, baby. Or Big Thomas. Big Thomas. 44%. How if I went direct? That'd be a 64. High explosives are Inferno. Okay, we're going to blow them up. Oh, and that is what happens when the long tom hits you in the face. When I tried VR, the only thing I could get to work before having to restart everything. Darn thing loves to sleep and not wake up. VR feels to me that it's still in the trying to happen phase. Yeah, it still is. But the stories that you hear from DCS players with VR is just absolutely poetic. And a lot of times, total crap. But okay, so I'm being shelled by the longbow, probably. Because I am a fan of another flight sim game called Falcon 4. There's a mod for it called BMS, for benchmark simulations. And anytime we mention, hey, BMS is a fantastic flight sim game with like an integrated campaign and stuff like that, somebody inevitably will show up in the comments saying, yeah, but does it have VR? It's like, the game is from the year like 2000. No, not yet. They're working on it. But nobody wanted to talk about VR. There you go, Kager. Trying this a second time. You are there. Congratulations. It is mirrored on front and back, so if you are lefty or righty, you will have the lovely picture facing out or towards you, depending on the face, maybe So if you get a little bit self-conscious with Urban Mix watching you drink, then I'm not sure if this is the best mug for you. But you also get to watch everybody else with Urban Mix. So that may actually be the best mug for you. I had no idea you were there. This little Saracen has just pulled off a brilliant flank. All credit to him and his masterful capabilities. In the meantime, if I can, yes, that is exactly what I'd like to do. Can't quite get up to 7, it looks like. And still... oh, I can. I'm showing my behind towards a Thunderbolt. I'm going to take that risk. Oh, all the speed. All the speed and bomb racks. Enjoy. Well, that's new. Hey, wait a second. Is there a new longbow model? This looks new. Like, especially the vents for the missile. Is this new? Apparently my security settings of not allowing cookies disabled my purchase, so they keep that in my focus. When the stream is over, can you change the standard every mug have one of the sides and not the opposites? Sure, no problem. I can do that. Yeah, this looks new. This looks so much better. Huh. If it's not new, then I just have not been paying any attention. But if it is new, kudos to the artist. You've done a very nice job. I'm almost positive it's new. I don't remember missile doors on this thing. Is Shade the one who made it? Bomb him! Oh, the heat. Good luck missiling anybody anymore. I remember I actually sold my longbow parts because I didn't like how the model looked, so... looks like the longbow can now lift itself. Alright, everyone, Jaguar. Rush into battle. As you do. It's my terrible, terrible French accent. It shall never be mentioned ever again. I'm standing in the middle of a lot of pain. But you know what? I'm just gonna grin and bear it. Alright, kill this stiletto, please. I could have used high explosives, but that would be wasting ammunition. Don't know, but give him credit for it. Let's see. Him, gentle payload, and there's one other guy who's doing most of the models these days. Gentle payload is also the person who had been working on the Mech Order 5 new mech models, which I am still eager and waiting to see if they ever come into fruition, which I'm hoping will happen, you know, after the Steam release. Ooh, that temperature. Yeah, the integrated laser AMS being in full override mode has kind of made me not able to shoot much. Pew! That's the best we've got. His arms and torsos have become two massive jump jets. No. Those ours aren't jump jets. They're meant to funnel away the exhaust gases from the LRMs when they launch. Alright, tell us. You can do it. And you are actually the one who's going to get the vigilance on this one. 46, 30, and I'll take care of you later, because you're a mortar carrier. So I don't really care. Turn that up to maximum, turn off one of these. Set it back over to precision mode for the accuracy buff, and we'll let it rock. No lock from the streaks. A bit unfortunate. I was hoping to have him killed. Excited, my fiance wanted me to spend some of the refund on myself, so I bought a ton of retro stuff. Nice! Bolt-on LRMs inside. You have 2 brand new jump jets. That would be an interesting... Oh, the pirates brought exactly what I brought. They brought 3 in one lance and 4 in the other. You leave my chaparral alone. My chaparral is going to murder you. Big Thomas. Big Thomas needs shape charges. Because as you can see, he's not exactly capable of engaging people at close range. Otherwise, that will hurt his own people. I'm going to do an Inferno and see what happens. I love this gun. Big Thomas dual wielding his heavy weapons. He has things perfectly under control. Actually, 27. Show me a guided arrow. 25%, 28%. Now, I will attempt to blow your leg off. The odds of it happening are low, but we can bring the house up. Next one. Hello, Noble. Welcome to the stream. Our poor vehicle's always appearing in purple blobs. Yeah, he's cooked himself. He didn't die, though. Renegading the countryside. Exactly. It is the key to all success. All right, you are offline officially, so I will target your face with standard mortars, and we're just going to go to town on you. See if we can't make you unsteady. Oh, look at the direct hits. It's beautiful. They're so rare. You think French would be better since you're very close to Quebec? Yeah, but Quebec French is not actual French. I used to have a great fake Canadian Quebec accent. So, but yes, I'm very close to Quebec. It's like 2.5 hours. One of the field trips for our high school was actually to see, I think it was Phantom of the Opera in Quebec. Be Thomas Gaston visible Chaparral disappears. He is cooking himself. Oh, we're going to be able to take all kinds of advantage of this. But first things first, we're going to go Das Boot. Actually, I'm going to Warlord, and then I'm going to Das Boot. And then we're just going to shoot all of the guns. Wait, Rudder AC5s don't shoot during a kick? Oh, never mind, they do. Throw on that. We chilled out because of the streak alarm did not fire. So we'll go for the Das Boot. We'll see if we can't kill him and have some fun with it. If you aren't oboe, then who are you? The more arrogance to it would need to be good Quebec French. There he goes. He lost his leg. Oh, the Talos once again demonstrating that it is far more badass than most of these people. Right, you are just going to push on past and immediately attempt to annihilate him. Guten Tag! I have high explosives, and you don't have much to stop that. I am surprised you took so little stability damage. I say because I live in Canada. I actually live literally right next door to Tim Hortons. Literally, it's right over there. You can see it. Well, actually, you can see it from the other side of the building. So. Do I just show up and pop you as well? I totally could do it. 43. I think that would be a full cook. Let's do it. So. Used to go to Toronto every so often. Toronto has really good Chinese food. They have like real Chinese food, which is nice. Okay, Achilles, you're gonna help finish off our javelin problem over here. Mainly because you're on fire and we need you to be a little less on fire. So go Das Boot, it'll be 75 damage. That might actually kill him. Yeah, I know. We have a Mad Cat doing melee, we're not supposed to do that. But every so often you gotta improvise. Alright, 100% of fire support lance is dead. We have 3 more mechs to go through. It is all of their big ones. I cannot fire a cannon shot into that, unfortunately. So I will have to set this back to indirect mode. Cycle the gun. I have cleared the area, so I will... 97% accuracy? Oh. Oh, don't mind if I do. I need shape charges. Who's in Achilles? It's Simbri. I love the newest BattleTech video game. Is this a mod? This is a mod. It is called RogueTech. It's basically everything you could ever desire in BattleTech, up to and including clan mechs, like our lovely Mad Cat that we have going right here, which is a little bit on fire, and my Ebon Jaguar right here, which is considerably less on fire and doing amazingly good work, as well as custom models, such as this longbow right here, which we have no idea who did it, but it is gorgeous. And then, of course, the standard Thunderbolt down there, although this is a primitive one. You have much more control in this mod. You can modify the mech lab a heck of a lot more than you ever could in the 2018 game. Which isn't to say the 2018 game is, which is not to say the 2018 game is bad. Just that this gives you far more options than were ever really conceived of in the original. I'm gonna drop you right on here and have fun with the artillery. Bop. That'll be a knockdown for the longbow. And yeah, so he's shut down, although that'll be cleared at the end of this turn. And he's on his back, which is more injuries, and he broke something when he fell. Good. Just going to keep the artillery rain going. Yeah, open center torso, we're going to switch over to airburst rounds. And let him have it. Kill. Good. I completed all the 2018 games, so I was hoping this was new DLC. The mod looked pretty cool so far. There is 3 DLCs. Heavy Metal, which came with a whole bunch of mechs. Flashpoint, which came with the Raven, which was bad. And the other one, Urban Warfare, or whatever it was, which brought, the cities. Then there's, as far as I'm aware, there are 3 major mods and 1 mod which is being worked on by a member of our community. The 3 major mods are... God, what is it? What's... BattleTech Extended, yes. So it's BTE, BattleTech Extended, which is basically most of the same game that you got used to playing the vanilla version. Not really a fan of it, but a lot of people do enjoy it a lot. BTA, which is very similar to RogueTech. They actually share a whole bunch of developers and concepts, except BTA is sort of like RogueTech Lite with a couple of other different sidebars thrown into there. If you really enjoyed 2018 BattleTech but wanted more depth, then check out RogueTech or check out BTA. Is the kind of the best way I can put it. Like, you're not going to get a new campaign per se unless it's told through Flashpoints, but it is a very different way of playing the game, much more in depth, and I personally find it to be way more interesting and engaging than the original 2018 title. But don't take my word for it. Also lags your PC way more. I mean, there are things you can do about that. Alright, let's bring our VTOL back over here. Spin! Bada, bada, bada. Like, we have man-driven vehicles now. Like, I am commanding a vehicle force in addition to my primary heavy mech lances. Like, there's a lot of interesting stuff you can do now. Playing the with the online community work. Yes, and the online map. So if you do RogueTech, your actions you can actually attempt to help capture and attack and invade planets once you've sided with a faction. And the really fun thing about that is, if you do that, you are playing against every other person who's playing RogueTech at the same time, which is really interesting. All right, let's light him up. Goodbye, Holobolus. You never stood a chance. Bonk. Alright, so we still have the Thunderbolt to worry about, which is a bit of a concern, because he's probably going to charge me, and that's going to hurt. A pretty good PC, but attack and defend. Attack and defend is just masochism. What are you talking about? I do not recommend attack and defend to anybody. Like, RogueTech will throw huge numbers of units at you. Like, we're playing in, like, a Solaris League right now, so it's very limited force numbers. But on a mission, you can easily be running into 24 or 36 units. Well, that's how many attack and defend normally has. So you can run into, like, 50 or 60 some mechs and vehicles playing attack and defend. It is nuts. So I do not recommend attack and defend to anybody. I think it's a poor decision to attempt to try it, but hey, it is challenge mode. If you really feel like you have the things ready to go, then enjoy your war. It's going to take you a while. Oh good, we hit him. But the loot, yes, the loot is amazing. You can get all kinds of loot. You can get like 7 of 28 loot, which is not bad at all. Oh, this may hurt us a little bit, but it's going to be so much fun. Oh, look at it. I love this long thumb. Big Thomas is deadly accurate. I'm going to go airburst in the hopes that I can shatter that leg. I could not. Oh, wait, no, I should have gone standard. Fudge. Because now I can't. Oh, no, never mind. I was wrong. For attack and defend 5 skulls, you need nukes. But if you use the nukes, then you've used up all of the cool. Then you could lose all of your cool gear. Oh, that would be interesting to try and run attack and defend with nukes, because nukes are expensive. Yeah, I knew he was going to charge me. Haha! Can't touch this. Easily dodged. You suck at this game. And now my Ebon Jaguar is going to break you. Yep, the Ebon Jaguar is absolutely going to move first. Let's go kick. Let's go Warlord, actually, just to make sure that everything is... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't, because the Hag has a minimum range requirement, so... It would have been funny, but the inaccuracy on the Hag would have been too much. Pop him! Come on, you can do this. There we go. That's why you just send Urbies with nukes. Where's my quad arrow for nuclear? Is that a locust because they are faster? Send a locust with suspicious cargo on board. Although apparently, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but there is a version of suspicious cargo that you can put on your mech that you will survive. So it doesn't become as bad as it used to be. OS nuke bolt-ons. If OS nuke bolt-ons were a thing, that would be very interesting. Especially once we start getting customizable vehicles. Well, let's go with the humble fleet. 859,000 minus our repair costs, of course. And that will actually use up all of our people. So we will cycle the day and we'll pay the Pied Piper, unfortunately. I don't want to pay him. He doesn't deserve my money. Locust 320 engine and suspicious cargo. Harm this little flea. And we'll put that flea in a box. We'll put that box in a box. Then we'll mail that box to ourselves and then we'll smash it with a hammer. It's a great movie. If you don't know that reference, it is a great movie. So, not too bad. We make money. That's the important thing. All that money. So we clan Barak, taking Castile. So Nevere took Zempo Atle Petal from Merrick. And the Riga Restoration apparently has decided to pick on the Majesty of Canopus. That's an interesting plan. Thank you for the follow, Dark and Beast. Alright. What are we up to in terms of actual repairs? Yeah, minimal repairs across most of the board, except of course for building the Warhammer 2C. You know, Messiah's Glory is probably the worst. And Redhead Stepchild. Aside from that, we're actually pretty good. Alright, we're gonna spend a few days off. Chill time! Hunters with plasma weapons. Stand back and let our will... Oh, lowbrow, you were about to die. Luckily, we have a maximum med bay, and you are fine. He's absolutely fine. There's no reason to get worried. Oh, not bad. Keep cycling the clock. Tick-tock goes the clock. How are we doing on actual like time? Give me another couple of days. One more day for little Tommy. Yeah, give me little Tommy. There we go. Show me my mech bay. Uh-oh. What happened to Omnissiah's Glory? Please let this just be a double heatsink. Okay, I can work with that. Equipment, internals, heatsinks, inner sphere double. That probably saved us from a shape charge explosion. Night vision. How about instead I give you an advanced vision Mark II? Or we remove your night vision because the advanced vision Mark II has the night vision. And then I give you a sword. No. Needs 2 free hand actuators to wield a sword? What? Who needs 2 hand actuators to wield a sword? This is absurd. It's unfair. How awesome would that be, walking into battle with a sword, with your giant artillery? Yeah, you can hold the hatchet. That's a shame. Combat shield, that would slow him down even more. A bolt-on AMS I can throw on him. I have 5 of them, yeah. There we go. Give him 2 days, he'll be back. That's a claim for buddy. I mean, we have a 10-ton sword on... Not this one. Where's my other Atlas? How do you lose an Atlas there? He's got a 10-ton sword in this thing. It's a shame that it doesn't actually show the melee weapons because that would be badass. Alright, 2 more days. Yes, I'm being lazy. To the store! Buy me things! Hey, they're selling vedettes. They're selling bad vedettes too. Solaris Black Market is empty because Solaris is, of course, a bastion of honest dealings. FF Jammer, a T10 sword, Solaris Spike, still mind if I do. Quicksilver ammo, double 10s. I really kind of want to test out that, but not today, most likely. Oh goodness, this has been an extra long stream. We need to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarak. If you feel like what you've seen, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press the little bell icon. Leave a comment and I will see you all in the next episode.